I've been watching Danielle play God of War 2, God of War Ragnarok.
Yes.
I've gotta say, this game it's not impressive.
That
It's,
the fuck? What
I
the
don't know,
fuck is
man.
wrong with you?
I don't
Why
know,
would you
man.
choose that choice of words? Like it's one of the most visually impressive games.
Sure, visuals,
And
sure.
like the gameplay's fun. Like what are you talking
The
about?
gameplay is
Like, even if
gameplay
you don't
seems
like it,
so
to say non-impressive is like insane.
the gameplay's so basic. It's the same shit as the first one.
Yeah, it's a
It's
sequel.
so fucking repetitive. There's the Alfheim sucks just in general. The like all the like little things that you have to you can't go through here until you get this story given item and then you can go back and take this thing out. I'm like, I don't just let me open that door and get through this stupid area to collect your stupid
This man
box
said
that
Metroid's bad because I have to backtrack.
No, it's kind of. It's like, and in this one, compared to the other one, there's too many fucking chests. There's too many treasures in this one. It's almost like treasures don't matter. They put one at every fucking corner. It's like, oh, there's a shiny thing on the ground. Okay, I'll go pick it up. Oh, just turn the corner. There's a shiny. Oh, there's a chest over there. Let me go grab that. All right. Oh, there's a big chest right next to that little chest. And it's not once you defeated like a Valkyrie, it was like, oh, now I get that fucking big chest that has got the armor in it. Danielle like walked into a room, killed a couple of guys, and there was a chest with armor in it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're just giving you like all here you go. Here's all the shit.
How far are you in the game?
About half.
About half?
About half.
What's happened in the game?
What the giant grandmother.
Giant grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
That's not half.
How far is that? This game's too fucking long, dude.
That's not half. That's pretty fucking early on, dude.
Giant grandmother is early?
Yeah, when you're like in the room with the grandma and you're like,
yeah, with her pot.
Yeah.
That's early?
Yeah.
We're 15 hours into this stupid game, and that's early? This game needs to end like tomorrow. It's
a long game. It's
too long. That's a huge me and Danielle are getting so fucking burnt out on this game. It sucks ass. Like it's just it's so frustrating. Like we've been playing it for COVID. Like I've been watching Danielle play it, and I'm like, I don't care anymore. And I just get up and walk away. And Danielle's like having a really hard time going back to it because it's like this. I'm not having fun anymore. Like it's just so fucking long. There's not. It's the same bullshit over and over again, all the time. The same enemies, the same moves, the same finishers. It sucks. It's not good. It's not a good game.
That's
a
crazy take, but it's yours.
Yeah.
That's a fucking
sure
crazy take. But it's yours.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get through it.
Oh, I love the first one too, but this one's too much like the first one, so it sucks. What the fuck?
The first one's fine.
That's
the first
crazy.
One's fine.
That's a wild ass take. This one adds so much variation by letting you play as Atreus, and then like some other things I don't even want to say that happen a little bit later. Like there and like
a little bit later, like 20 hours in,
and the changed companions and stuff. Like
the changed companions is cool, but I wish some of them I could choose.
Like that's so fucking crazy.
Sindri is really cool, and I like his abilities.
The first one didn't feel the biggest complaint of the first one was the fact that you had to fight those rock monsters all the time.
And you still have to fight the fucking rock monsters all the time.
There's less rock monsters.
Oh, okay.
There's more variation of enemies for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, absolutely.
Scattered against
the puzzles are like far more.
The puzzles
far more compelling than the first.
I feel like it slows the game down so much.
They're far more compelling. I actually had to like sit down and like think about things a few times. I appreciate
the puzzles
that.
in the first one slowed them down too. I felt, but I don't know. It's like every time we get to a point, it's like, okay, well, I don't really want to do this fucking puzzle. Let's just get there. Like, I'm so sick of entering a room and going, where's the glowy bit? Pew. Okay. I guess I'll throw my axe over there. Oh, something happened. Now I can enter the door. Like, it's
a
just
bit more involved than that. Because it's also like you have to like really pay attention to the environment and how the environment reacts to your abilities.
Very minimally. The only way I can see that happening is like, oh, there's a water slide, and you freeze the water slide in a certain location, and it overflows, and then it spins the wheel. That's the only, or there's geysers. It's the water is the only way that it's like, oh, there's your environment changes. But then once you get into like, oh, here's that purple mirror that if you throw your axe at, it hits and breaks something else. I absolutely hate that mechanic. I really hate that ricocheting mechanic, and oh man, we're not having a good time.
That's crazy. You guys are fucking nuts and insane, and especially using the term unimpressive. That is the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life.
Maybe uninspired is a better term.
That's fucking nuts. I mean, like, it's less inspired than the first one, right? Because it's a sequel,
right?
So of course, like, it's gonna be less inspired because it's like using what the first one did and expanding upon it.
And then it uses everything that the first one did.
Right.
It uses the same locations, it uses the same texture, it uses all the same bullshit. It just goes, okay, now we've played the first game again.
Insane,
Let's play more of the first game again.
Yes, I love that shit. I like the first game. I want more of it. What are you talking about?
Yeah. No,
God, like I see John Wick. I don't want to go into John Wick 2 and be like, here's a fucking rom-com. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm sorry.
But John Wick.
I'll just be an extra. I don't actually
John
need
Wick
this. You have your opinion.
Ends in 2 hours, and that's exactly as long as it should take.
The first one was long as fuck too, though. The first one was super long. The first one was
15 hours, maybe?
No, dude.
Yeah.
That game was so much. Hold on. Let's look this up. How long was God of War? 20. Not God of War. People taking it easy. About 25 to 30 hours. It says on average about 33 hours.
How long to beat? 20 and a half hours main story. 30 hours plus main and sides. Completion is 51 hours. God of War Ragnarok.
About 25 and a half hours. About the same.
I don't know, man. It feels so fucking long. It feels way longer than the first one.
Right. Okay. Well, that's your opinion. You have it. I haven't beat it yet either. So obviously there's something keeping me away from it too. So, but I definitely don't think it's unimpressive. It's definitely an impressive looking game and like very fun. My biggest problem with the game, let me tell you, my biggest problem with the game is the UI. I think the UI is terrible.
The UI is pretty bad. The controls are pretty bad as well. Just the fact of
my biggest thing with it is I feel like I'm constantly treasure hunting and it's distracting from the story. Maybe it's just the COVID judgment. Maybe. I don't know. Treasure hunting was a big part of the first one too.
Yeah, in the first one, I didn't find treasure hunting interesting. I was always like, let me get the next, armor, the best armor. Let me go hunt that next armor. Anything that I picked up,
you can do that in this one too.
Well, I know, but anything I picked up outside of that was like, it's just fucking hack the silver. Who cares? It's just, it's just building materials.
Then just play the main story. If you don't like that, then just fucking stop. Just play the story.
I don't know. I don't know. It's just not. It is not.
What I've really appreciated from this one versus the first one is the first one is just like that big river, and then it gets higher as the story progresses or whatever. Right. That's how it works. I feel like there's a lot of like different environments in this one, where it's not just the big river that you're going around in. Like, you go to a bunch of different set pieces throughout the game, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, but they're the same set pieces that you've already visited so far. The only exception is Ironwood.
I mean,
in
but
my mind.
they're different though. It's like the same places, but they're different. You know, like it's the same
Okay,
name of the place, but it's a different
it's got
environment.
it's got snow, and Alfheim's still Alfheim, but instead of having the hive in it, it's hive free and it's sparkly. And then there's this whole section where you're in the sand in the desert in Alfheim, where you can't see anything until you free a jellyfish, which is I immediately wanted to just
That is an optional mission, by the way.
yeah, I know, but there's a lot of shit in there, and it's like, well,
I was
I
impressed by
don't.
that mission because I'm like, oh, this is a side mission. It was very involved,
Yeah.
and I liked the puzzles for that mission as well.
And then they just give you dogs. They're like, oh, here's some sled dogs. How did they do here? I don't know. Fuck it. Okay.
They're your dogs.
That's another thing that this game suffers with is like it's very like video game logic, and it just expects you to accept that because video games.
I mean, they're gods.
Like,
But then it also did tell you at the beginning of the game that Atreus and Kratos have wolves.
no, I meant the sled wolves that are just there's a sled for you with the two like purple wolves that are like you get on to ride in the sand desert while it's a sandstorm or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
No explanation. It's just like somebody trained these wolves to be sled dogs. That's the only explanation you get. It's like, well, where the fuck is the person riding on them? Like these dogs have just been hooked up.
There's a big reveal that happens, dude. There's a big reveal that happens that's gonna like blow your mind. So I don't even want to.
All right. Well, if that big reveal changes anything, the last 15 hours that we've put into it, I don't know. I don't know.
I think you guys
like,
are just.
It would have to be a.
Takes you that long to get like not even halfway through the game. What's wrong with you guys?
How long have you been fucking playing it?
Probably like just as long, but I'm further than that.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Hey,
I don't know, man.
It's your opinion, and you're allowed to have it.
That's fine.
And I love you for that.
Oh, good.
I love you for your hot takes. Don't play Hi-Fi Rush. I don't need you to shit all over Hi-Fi Rush. Don't play that game.
You don't respect my opinion anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I respect it.
No. I don't feel it.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
Mm-hmm.
We could not be here.
We could not be here. I could just turn my computer off and you'd be alone.
Yeah. Which would be you not respecting my opinion.
Yeah, well.
I respect your opinion. I'm telling you, I respect it.
Fine. All right, that's fine. I'm just wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong.
No. Okay. What's up next?
I'm done. The fucking
I'm
crazy
done talking about. I shouldn't even brought it up. I should not have even brought it up.
No. I'm posting this on all over TikTok though, because people are gonna react. They're gonna have strong reactions to that.
Well, that's fine. I don't care.